Hi, I'm Eileen Wyatt, and I'm pleased to be here with three lovely ladies that are members of the Garden Club, as I am myself. And we're going to be talking a little bit about a very important fundraiser that's coming up on Memorial Day weekend. The Saturday of Memorial Day, May 28th, from 9 to 1 p.m. at Doane Park in Harwichport. The Garden Club of Harwich is going to be having their plant sale and flea market. And of course, the theme this year is Harwich by the Sea. And there's all kinds of beautiful things here, as you can tell, because it isn't just selling plants, it's other things as well, and we'll get into that in a minute. I'd like to introduce, first of all, two of the three co-chairs of the plant sale, Kathy Arthur to my right, Judy Martindale to my left, and the third person is Carolyn O'Leary, who unfortunately could not be with us today. And we have Nancy Vestaghini to my far left, who is representing the committee for the gift table. And I'll talk a little bit about the flea market too as we get going. But Kathy, can you give us a little idea of what the Garden Club does around town all year round and why this fundraiser is so important?
I will. Eileen, this is a big fundraiser for our club. We do a lot of things around town, and we need to get some monies to fund those things. And so it's important that the plant sale comes off without a hitch. And we have a team of people that put so much work into it, and it comes to fruition every year beautifully. And you will see so many beautiful plants that will be from people's gardens, and lots of annuals and shrubs, and so much to buy, and they'll talk about some of the other things that they sell. What we do with the Harwich Garden Club is take care of a lot of the gardens that you see around town. We have 19 public gardens at this point, which means that members are now
19
planting, getting the plants, planting and maintaining, watering all those gardens that we see as we walk around this pretty town of ours. We also have new planters coming. We've always had planters, but now we have some lovely new planters. They'll be in front of the different stores and the library, different places around town. 40 planters are going to be in place at some point. It's a project, and I think people will enjoy seeing them.
They're fun to do too. I did that for many years as a member of the club.
Yeah, people maintain those planters. Yes. People have to come and water them and check on them and deadhead them and so forth. And it makes it for such a nice thing for all the town people to see that. Everybody enjoys it.
And the tourists too. I know at strolls people have mentioned it.
They do. They do notice it, and it does make us a little special, I think.
Well, we are special.
We are special. Some of the other things done that go on all the time through the year are at the library. We do a floor arrangement. When you go in the library, you'll see a centerpiece. That's somebody from the Garden Club has that month to provide that.
Oh, okay.
So that's one thing that is kind of little low-key things happen as well because of the Garden Club.
And there's an outreach program too, I think.
We have outreach program. We are doing little small arrangements that we can bring to people that are shut-ins in different places,
that's wonderful.
And people get together to make those, and that's fun for the members, and then they're given to people with their tray when they have lunch, and it's just something they look forward to, and it's new this year. That's new, and it's I think it's a great thing they started.
It brings such cheer, you know. I think flowers just make us smile and be happy.
They do.
Yeah, and I think that's great.
We also do the holiday wreaths that you see at Christmas time all around, and that's because of the Garden Club. We also have Project Litter, which is keeping our public spaces clean and picking up. That's Garden Club doing that. And we have scholarships and toolships that we give.
Yeah, very important.
So that's kind of an overview. There might be some things I've forgotten, but it gives you an idea of what the Garden Club is about.
And I think there's a new initiative this year to include teachers in a scholarship-type program?
Yes.
Yes.
To see, because they know what the monies would be best used for. So we are working with the teachers to see what they would need.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much,
You're
Kathy.
welcome.
That was very good description. And now to my left, I have Judy Martindale, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the drawing that we're going to be holding this year with wonderful items donated to the club.
Well, we have 6 wonderful items, and one of the most popular items we've had for a number of years now is the 3.5 cubic yards of mulch donated by Bob Auer. We also have a lovely rhododendron bush from New England Gardens, a hydrangea bush from Hart Farm, Japanese maple from Crocker Nursery, and 2 cedar planters. One of them is right here now with a fern in it. We do hope to have some flowers in it by the time of the sale. Everybody knows that it's been kind of a cold spring, so we've had a little bit of a difficult time getting flowers right now to get into the planter. But there will be 2 of those, and that was donated by the mill stores. And we also have some Tefal cookware, a 10-piece set that was donated by Harwich Paint and Decorating, Ace Hardware. So the tickets will be available at the sale, 12 for $10, and we hope everyone will come and help to support the Garden Club.
Wonderful, and thank you to all of the people that have donated. And we also have quite a list of sponsors, and I believe that it's out front there. And we will be maybe mentioning that again when we talk about the plant sale, the day of the sale. But it's very important to know that there's a lot of people behind the scenes that donate chairs and donate tables and donate wagons and all of the nitty-gritty things that you need to have a plant sale be successful.
The tool sharpening. We
The
have a man,
tool sharpening,
Charlie Wilson,
yes,
has
Charlie
come.
Wilson. Tell us about him.
Well, he's been coming for years, and he donates people will just give a donation to have their tools and knives sharpened, and then he donates it all to the Garden Club. So it's a wonderful community, outreach program there, and we're happy to have Charlie every year.
Oh, absolutely. And there's also a bake sale table, right? That's always a popular one.
It's very popular.
Yes, yeah.
I understand if there's a pie there, it's gone in a minute.
I believe you. I
So
believe you.
We're hoping to have lots of pies to sell and all kinds of baked goods.
And then a lot of the members also put together floral arrangements, so that they're original floral arrangements, and we sell that at the floral table.
And they have them in very different containers sometimes,
Yes.
like this pair of sneakers. I think that's just so cute. And Nancy Rustighini, to my far left, she's a member of the committee that is putting together the gift table this year. And we have other people that are working with her as well. Jean Tassinari, Debbie Page, Mary Ann Keenum. And the examples of what's going to be on the gift table are just wonderful. Can you give us a description of a few of them, Nancy?
Sure. We have a wonderful gift table this year. We have many annuals that are going to be displayed, and you can see the little bit of representation here, and they're really in very nice containers that you can see a few here. We also have a couple shutter planter box way over to the left.
I'll
if you
be
can
there to
see
waste
it.
This one.
And this is a couple of them that my husband made. So I'm hoping that someone will come by and buy them. But they're really pretty when we
I think they'll be
decorated with them.
snapped right up, yes.
We also have done a lot with succulents this year. Succulents are very popular, and you can see in the front here, and there's another box here, and over there the sneakers are full of succulents. So there's it's a very popular item this year. And also we have some very nice fresh herbs that are going to be displayed in a couple of very nice boxes. Here's just one representation here, if you can see it. And so we're going to have a couple of those, as well as some single pots for that. Also not displayed, but we are going to have some driftwood wreaths. We're going to have a couple of mirrors with shells. We're also going to have a mirror with a planter box underneath, but we just couldn't bring all the wonderful things that we're going to have at the gift table today. But so this is a great representation of what we're going to have, and I hope everybody will come and buy everything.
I know. You have worked so hard, your committee, all of the committees have. That log is particularly intriguing. That's
just some
beautiful.
little fairy doors
Yeah.
that are sitting up against the
Oh.
log.
That
to give you
Judy
an
made.
idea.
I see. Oh, I picked the right thing. You made it.
I didn't make the log. The log I got out of Carolyn's
No,
yard.
I know you didn't make
But
the log.
they did. I had done that for my great nieces a year ago, and they loved it. Their kids are so imaginative.
Yes.
You know, they just take the little door, and then they bring in all their own little stones and ferns and everything, and create a little fairy garden. So there'll be a few of those available also.
Well, I feel with just the samples of what's going to be at the sale on Saturday, May 28th, I feel like I'm sitting in a garden. It is just
Yeah.
beautiful. It's amazing what all of the people in the club getting together can produce. It really is. And also, one of the features of this sale is going to be the flea market, which we've had now for several years. Pine Street, which is the small street between the CVS parking area and Dome Park itself, is going to be closed. from Lower County to Route 28, so keep that in mind. And the people that are on that committee are Deb Harrison, Cindy Lasty, and Lorraine Cowie, and there's always some wonderful treasures to find, and this is just one example of what you can find. One man's trash is another person's treasure, so to speak. So anyway, not that the items are trash, but you know what I'm saying. I think things that people might not want anymore in their home, somebody else will see and say, oh my gosh, I mean, I would love to have this in my kitchen. So I want to thank everybody once again for coming and for bringing all of these things. I know it was a lot of work setting it up, and I appreciate your time.
One thing that is going to be new this year is a table for natives.
Oh.
And we will have some people there who will have a lot of good information about pollinators and native plants. So we hope you'll stop by and visit the
That's
native
wonderful.
table.
Yes, and there's volunteers that will be going through, be in the plant sale area so that people can ask them about the different plants
Well, we do
and
have
take care of them.
master gardeners
Yes,
at the
yes,
information
thank
table,
you.
and they can answer questions. And we always have lots of good books to refer to also if we have to answer someone's
Yeah, if
question.
we get stuck.
Then we don't know.
And usually there's a big long line that forms long before the opening at 9 o'clock on May 28th.
That's for sure.
So
Get
if you
there early.
Get there early, believe me, I've been there and I know. So take a look at these items and know that there's many more items like them that will be for sale on May 28th, the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend at Dome Park in Harwich, and we hope to see you all there. Thanks
Rain or
again.
shine.
Rain or shine. That's important because
9
we have
o'clock.
tents that are erected for your comfort if it is raining. Hopefully it won't be.
Right.
Yes.
And not too windy.
And not too windy. Yes, I know. That's true, too. All right. Hope to see you there soon at the Dome Park Garden Club of Harwich Plant Sale and Flea Market on Saturday, May 28th.